Welcome back to another video of the Lewis Byrne career mode, and we are in Belgium. Hopefully can able to take the W, but fairly east, because we are has been in a close rivalry with Pierre Gasly. Gotta get to 91. It has got to very much so as a intensity slash heated rivalry with a mix of both. So he's going to be racing very hard. Let's see. Just doing a little bit of the specialist requests that they're asking through the race weekend. We got all of them taken care of. Let's get into the race. Season 3, round 4. To the race weekend. First, we gotta hit up the practice, and we're basically just really just gonna sim through this. Truthfully, we're gonna sim right on to practice 3. The only sole reason why we got to do this is because we just have nothing but the chassis. Don't have no engine upgrades, no other upgrades as well. So what we're gonna do is, and let's do the whole entire field. So right now, just gonna tell you some parts and stuff. Gonna take a brand new column for everything, which is gonna be an hour long thing to do. So that's fairly fast in real life to take apart a whole engine and put on some new parts. So we're just letting the team cook, letting them do their thing. We're not gonna anticipate in the practice 3, no practices at all, because we really necessarily don't need the resource points. It's not ideal. So, and plus we're doing a little bit of an old school start, what we used to do, but mixed with the new school because we ain't doing the practice programs or nothing. So it's gonna bring home some nice little different ideals than the typical route that we'll be taking with these videos. So right now we're down to 2 minutes left, and we are out of
And that's it.
P3,
Practice is officially over.
FP3.
Until next time.
So our teammate got 9th, which is really promising, I would say. Really promising. Resource points. Yep. Don't get none of those. Not necessarily. Just don't need it. Really don't need it. To be honest. We're going to qualify. Alright, let's go.
Welcome to the behemoth that they value so highly. This is Spa. It's high speed.
Okay,
It is
raining.
really challenging.
We
We
got
have
to cook.
elevation, we have dramatic
YouTube, we got to
corners,
cook.
and we have one driver
It
in a few
is
moments' time who will
raining.
take pole position.
It is absolutely raining. Pouring down. We're going it over with our team. Trying to figure out some ideas to get this just right. So the plan is, since we don't have a setup in the wet, which is not necessarily ideal, we're trying to see in 10 minutes it's gonna clear up. So what we can do is we can throw on a, oh, we do have a wet setup. Okay, so we do have a wet setup, but we want to go with a dry setup. In 10 minutes it's gonna clear. Let's see, your teammate, is he? Okay, yeah, he's out there. He's on his out lap though, so we'll just wait. Alright, now he's on his push lap. Let's see kind of where he's at. 33, 7, 7, 3, 2. Alright. Fernando Alonso, two-time champion, has been struggling against us in a lot of these seasons, I would say, since we've been here. So it is not a fun, good time for him, but we have shooking up the whole entire grid, where it's just nothing but chassis upgrades, nothing but tires and suspension and your under tray and your body of work with your side pods and things of that nature to support your side pods more importantly, because side pods is considers aerodynamics and the aero side. So it's just nothing but chassis. So it's really no excuse for anyone to not have a chance to win against me. Like, truthfully, like, it's really no excuse. In which he's in second place right now in the intermediates with a 156 681, which he gets overtaken by Oscar Piastri by 3/10. And Alex Albon had cooked in a lap of the legends. Wound up getting a 56.369. Oh, Yuki Tsunoda with a 56. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot more quicker now. Like a lot of people have chances to just focus in on just that one thing. Trying to wait for a good opportunity to get out there. I think they're kind of want to wait as long as possible. It's around the 6-minute mark. Throwing some dries. Let's get out there. Alright, so it actually is a drive. This is exactly what we've seen from Guan Yu Zhou. Basically just gonna have one lap. This one lap gotta be legendary, to say the least. Gonna be cruising to the line. We're actually gonna let pretty much the whole field go in front of us, 'cause that'll save us fuel, save us time. We want to kind of go right behind the last person possible, if it's possible. We're gonna act like we're going to the pit so we don't get disqualified or nothing, and then we're gonna start this lap very, very slow. Now we're gonna start now. We're gonna get past the McLaren that's coming out of the pits now, or hopefully behind them, which is a little bit farther behind, but we got out at a comfortable gap. We've been able to throw down the gauntlet for the first time around Spa, but only nothing but the chassis, so it's gonna be a different speed around here. It's not gonna be as fast as it was last season, but I mean, it's holding its own. It's 209 right now. It's not really that bad. It's not horrible. Still got a Mercedes engine, which in real life by this time it would be a Honda engine for Aston Martin, because they already got the deal finalized and ready to go for 2026. So it's just, it'll be basically 1 year in from the Honda partnership, but sadly we don't quite have the resources to be able to pull that off for this, but we will soon. I believe so. We definitely will get that with the PC and able to get the mods in and stuff, make it look legit. But dealing with what we got to work with right now, dealing with the hand that we're dealt with, honestly, with the limitations with console. But this lap has been very, very good. If you can just make it out this final chicane, bus stop chicane, get to the line, see where we at. A little bit of a mistake right there, just a little bit, cost us a little bit of time, which we should be. I'm gonna say, since the mistake happened, I'm gonna say like P3. I'm not necessarily gonna say P1.
Goodbye for now, then.
Oh, we got P1.
Just
Nice.
getting started. Make
A
sure you join us again
1.7
for
seconds, so
lights
we
out
gotta
tomorrow.
buff the AI before we head into the race. That is a comfortable margin You want to make it challenging as possible, honestly. I don't know what's up with the AI though. It's like once you switch to a different package, like a aero or chassis only package or powertrain package or durability package, it just sucks. Like AI just not fast enough all of a sudden. I'm gonna go, since we was at 73, which is high. I'm gonna go 5 up, 78. That should be perfect. That should be flat out perfect. It should be good battling, you know, great fun. So I hope that is the case. I mean, my goodness.
It's the Belgian Grand Prix, the site of the maiden victory of the Jordan team in 1998. The venue that Michael Schumacher made his debut in Formula One. There is so much history here amongst the beautiful nature. We are about to go racing through the Ardennes forest, 4.3 miles of long straights, fast corners and huge elevation changes. Turn 1 at La Source moves straight into Eau Rouge, eventually climbing into Radion. They are corner names to get the heart
If you
pumping.
see these like roads that's kind of on that map right there, that used to be the old racetrack back in like 1930, 1940s,
Byrne lines up on
1950s.
pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we
Literally
have
goes
Norris,
to
Sainz,
a
Fernando
neighborhood
Alonso,
complex
Hamilton,
at like
Perez,
200 miles per hour.
Magnussen,
Insane how times have
Hülkenberg,
changed.
Behrman,
Insane.
Stroll,
No barriers, no nothing.
Verstappen, Joe, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Gasly, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me, a real authority on all things motor racing. It's a warm welcome back to Anthony Davidson. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, you know, some have got their headphones on, they're listening
Shout out
to
to
the
my boy
music.
Oscar
Some
Piastri,
drivers
what they just
really
paneled too.
absorb the energy
Yeah,
from
that's
the
the
crowd, and
Senna
they're waving
tribute
to
helmet.
them. Other drivers, they go
Have
within
to rock that
themselves.
helmet.
They
That
chat to their
helmet is
engineers,
elite.
absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, you know, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Oh, let's get it. So we're going to be lowering the fuel by a lot. Going to be going all the way down to 11.4, which is going to give us 0.39 of fuel. Soft compound tires we could roll with, but I think we're gonna do a lot of defending. So we're actually gonna buff the fuel up to 0.53. Medium tires start out, going to the sauce. All red lights are lit, and it is out around Spa. You get an okay start, not bad, not terrible. Gonna tuck in right behind Charles Leclerc. Hopefully, being able to stay with him, get a bunch of DRS, pull away from the field. I'm sorry about that. We had to put our headphones on charge. See if we can able to just stay with him and hopefully challenge for the lead. But right now we're going to be in the early stages of just saving fuel, so we can actually go toe to toe with him. And I'm glad I kind of did boost up the fuel, because the plane doesn't have good fuel mileage basically, or better fuel efficiency. What they say around the F1 paddock. So it's good that we did buff the fuel up just a little bit, put the fuel up. We can actually challenge, which I kind of knew the Ferrari is going to be fast. They're pretty fast around here in real life. They've been pretty fast in my a lot of my career modes, not necessarily just driver career mode, my team as well. But we're closing in on the Ferrari nonetheless. Teammates right behind us in P3. He's about 2.5 seconds away. So he is struggling compared to us, but he's doing just fine though. Staying right there. Hopefully he can be able to get past Charles Leclerc in the long run. We had the downshift. He's going so slow through there. And we're just gonna drift our way up into the lead. Gonna buff the front bias by 1, hopefully 56
DRS
to do it.
is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
That's another thing. The brakes would be pretty much maxed out on this car. So probably have to buff the bias through a lot of these tracks. Try to get out of his slipstream. He's gonna tuck in into our slipstream. It's gonna be kind of tough getting away from Charles Leclerc, but it is possible. It's most definitely possible. And now we're doing a fine job of just hitting our marks, and hopefully we can able to pull away from them. And I did some of these tracks on purpose. Like, this is a power track more than anything. Did it on purpose just to see how these cars would be with no aero upgrade, no powertrain upgrades, no durability, no nothing, just nothing but chassis. It's honestly doing pretty good. It's not doing that bad. It's probably maybe 2 seconds off, or maybe like a second and some change off from our Mercedes save. But it's holding his own. It's not that bad. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that was a beautiful save. Didn't expect the car to act like that. Unless it was well managed to get around that corner. Bus stop chicane. So with the old circuit layout, I'll be going left like right now. Like I'll be going left and then back up, do this. Like yeah, the old school layout was trippy. We were watching a video from John Almir. Absolutely insane. This right now, I'd be going straight. I wouldn't be turning this way. I would be going up left and then back around to the neighborhood complex by now. Yeah, it is worlds of difference and changes from back in the day to now. Almost got a second away from Charles, but not quite. He's always been good around this track, nonetheless, so I expect him to be up here for the majority of this race. Oh, man. Ooh, powerful shifts. Comment bless you in the comment section. Feel real. Got about a second gap already. Pulling away from him slowly but surely. Gotta stay on the gas pedal. Hopefully we're gonna figure out his last corner too. We lost about 2/10 shooter, but just enough to able to not get him DRS. Down our differential as well. That's probably what it is. Probably a little too high with 70. A bit too much rotation on the right side of our car, so probably have to lower that down. Hopefully 60 will do the trick. Yes, honestly, just better through there. That's a pretty fast corner, so should be okay now. 1.7 back out again. A little bit more than what we had last lap. And the gap between me and Charles. Gonna use a little bit of this curb out beautifully. Gonna be pitting in 2 laps time, so probably gonna go to about maybe 3 laps time just to be on the safe side. This is sticking a lot better through there, 100%. Sticking a whole lot more better. 45.7, not bad, not bad. Can't complain. Fastest lap, fastest man on track. Let's go. Race win is in our hands. Got one hand on the race trophy already. To the halfway point of this race. Just gotta get to the second half, get to the second stint, pull away even more. Hopefully take another victory.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
Next time we may have to go out to about 81, 82. Because, I mean, it seems like the track is, you know, just been known for that, AI, but we'll see with 78 to start out, do qualifying, and then if we gotta go for the AI even more, we'll go to 80 plus. Ah, yeah, that time is achievable. I don't know why Mark even told me that time at 150. Like, what? Extremely slow. Can easily get that. This freaking first lap. Second gap already from Charles Leclerc, so it just gives me to believe that it's gonna have to be 80 plus on this track next time out. If we do decide to go with chassis again,
Oh, great stuff. You hit
we're
that
probably gonna go
target.
with endless
Really good
resources
job.
next time. But
Box, we're coming in this
we're
lap.
not 100% sure on what we're gonna be doing.
Fernando is in for his stop.
We want to try to go with a bottom team like a Williams or a Kick Sauber or not necessarily Alpine, but somewhere around there. Haas would be good. Hopefully we can get some type of signing from them and meet up with us with a great offer. I think the recognition is going to be high naturally. Lead that team into a championship contender year in and year out. Just a lap to really box Fernando, like we heard earlier, boxed. The other Ferrari driver, Carlos Sainz, boxed. One of the Mercedes, not the Mercedes, the Mercedes had boxed as well. But McLaren, one of the McLarens had boxed. So it's looking like it's going to be an interesting race. Some of us stayed out, which I was pretty shocked by myself. Thought it was going to pit on that lap.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
We're going to go one more lap over. So when we get on the sauce, we'll just be blitzing fast. Be faster than everybody on the track still. Doing a John O'Otmere type strat. Going as far as possible with the tires. As long as possible as well, but being efficient on the second stint will be vital with them sauce. Right now these tires are in first grade. I would say like the first degradation stage. So the first degradation for sure, because it gets to about 20%. That's when you get to like the second stage of these tires of degradation and start losing grip even more. So right now they're not at that limit. We've been able to keep these tires on this car, and hopefully we can massage them as much as possible, and stay on the track without making no huge errors or mistakes or anything. That corner got a funny name. It's like Pudon or something. It's weird, bro. It's a funny name. It's the most funniest name ever. I don't even know what the meaning is, mine or none of that. It is weird, though. It's almost like saying a cuss word in Spanish. It's crazy. To pits now on lap 7 out of 11 laps around here. Hopefully we can just charge flat out, get a more faster lap time, see what this car at when it's at its best with the best tires, to the most softest compound tires, not necessarily the best, but the softest compound tires to produce for this championship.
See these tires through to
Drifting around pit lane, looking cooler than ever. We're gonna be having the floor, foot to the floor. Hopefully we can able to keep this advantage as long as possible without having any mistakes and be a cruise race. I thought 78 was gonna be enough.
Okay, mate, we're not using as much fuel as we need to.
Clearly
so
not.
Through some
Clearly
more now
not.
so that we're not too heavy at the end of the race.
Do some Ayrton Senna type of driving right now. Kind of blimp the throttle to get this fuel down, what my race engineer wants to do. And it's working to perfection.
Issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
TGR SMS finals. Okay. Interesting. I have to go hit that up, see what's popping. Goodness. It's fun to drive when it's on soft compound tires. Can't say that. Can't say that. Not going to get that. It's not going to be achievable. Get that objective.
Well, I'm afraid we didn't quite right, meet our
That jet was
targets
just
there, but
dumb.
don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's
Just
focus on
flat
the
out
rest of this
dumb.
race.
Because the game with fuel regulations and fuel, it's just off. Like, the fuel itself is off. Right now, we don't have any upgrades for the powertrain, which means that it should run through fuel like it's like water or something. But not the case. It actually gained fuel by 0.3 to be exact, over the 53 that we had already had. Final lap. Let's see if we can able to throw down a faster lap than what we had in the medium tires. Which is gonna be pretty hard to do. I'm just going to give it our all. Gonna win around Spa. It's gonna be a nice little tribute to all the people that had fallen at Spa through the years. And it's another race win around the most dangerous track on the calendar. Let's go.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
Dominant performance. Absolute dominant performance. Let's go. Fernando Alonso takes driver of the day. Our teammates.
But they've persevered to take the win here today.
He's back. He's back.
I mean, I'm tempted to use the boring word. Not quite yet, but I don't know how the others will be feeling at this stage in the championship, because they've got that dominance on
Look
their
at that
side.
helmet. Oh my
Clearly,
goodness.
at the championship
Goodness gracious. That helmet looks phenomenal. Man.
See them on their way out to the
Let's
podium
go.
now. Aston Martin really are making waves in this sport. And what a special race this was to see them earn the top spot.
Carlos Leclerc was there in P2. Our teammate stayed there in P3, defending like a lion through the whole entire time. Even after the pits. Definitely deserved driver of the day.
Been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action.
45.
Can't wait to see what's next.
59-point gap. 75-point gap from our teammate. Charles Leclerc moved up. Yep, he moved up past Sergio Perez. He's in P8 now. So he's only 2 points behind Oscar Piastri. And Oscar is only 1 point behind Charles. Oh, well, not Charles, but Carlos. It's in the Mercedes. And let's see. Oh, that was Hamilton that was in the Ferrari earlier that had pitted. I forgot. George is only 2 points ahead of his teammate. And George is only about a handful of points away from Max. So it's close. It's very, very close. We're going to get the field even more closer against us. Which next time is going to be more buffed AI. Hopefully, in quality, they'd be a lot more closer. And in the race, they'd be even more closer. So we can actually have some good competition. Because I didn't know we was at this level now. It's honestly surprising me. I didn't know we was going to go past 80 on anything. Along one of our saves. So came from a long way, starting I think from like 30 or no, it was less than 30. It was like 22 AI. That was on 2018, and it was moving pretty good, but compared to now, extremely slow. But it's another successful day at Spa, and it's season break, so this is perfect time to end it here. Already in this small little season that we have. Next time we'll be in Monza. So, and these are the stats throughout the course of the season. If y'all was curious about any of seeing all of that, and these are our own personal stats. So we just have passed up Jim Clark, Niki Lauda, in race wins and in pole positions, and I think it is next time out will be. Ooh, it's an older legend. It's a throwback legend for sure. But it's not a whole lot of races that have got past that 20 mark. It's usually when you get to about 30 to 40. That's when you start knowing like the all-time greats in sport, which is unbelievable. We went through 74 years, really 75 now. I think it's even more than that, but yeah, a lot of races in the past, a lot of them have fallen, and there was a tribute to all of them around Spa, and that has fallen in general. So that is going to be it for this video. Y'all like to subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all next time.